Hey everybody, Jared with Second Life Design. I've been promising this video for a while. I'm finally getting around to shooting it. This is going to be the 1 year follow-up, 1 year review of Rubio Monocoat. It was just over a year ago. I made a single slab table for myself. I applied Rubio Monocoat to it, and I want to do it's been a year, and just kind of share my thoughts on it and go over some of the commonly asked questions that people ask me about it. There's been a lot of interest around it. Just kind of follow up with that, and we'll just kind of see what we can get answered. First, if you haven't seen the other video, I would highly stress finding that. It's on my channel, and just going over application and kind of my initial thoughts of it, what I thought of it a year ago. So it's been pretty popular, one of my more popular videos. So I'd really recommend that. I would definitely check it out, and then this will help to kind of talk about longevity. Most of the questions I get are about durability. How does it hold up to water? How does it hold up to water rings, on cups, things like that. It holds up really well. It's designed for flooring, so it's made for people to walk in with mud and snow on their boots and stomp them off and just keep on walking. So in normal use, it's going to be fine for a dining table. We use our dining table, we don't abuse it. So I don't know if is it going to be a good choice if you have young kids who tear everything to hell and write with a marker and all that? I don't know. I don't know what finish would. So as far as durability, it's holding up really well. Water just beads up on it. It wipes right off. We use a mild cleanser. We don't use any heavy like caustic cleaners or anything. Just soap and water to wipe anything up, just as you normally would. So we use it, we don't abuse it. I think a lot of the questions stem from people not understanding what it is. People have in their mindset, especially in American stuff, that if it's not a film finish, it's not going to be durable. If it's not going to be, 4 layers, 6 layers of polyurethane, piled up however many mils thick, that there's no way it can offer protection. Well, it can, it's doing it a different way. Again, it's a European style thing where it's a maintenance, every few years you're going to have to do touch up a few spots, put some more oil on it and wipe it off, and that's what it is. So it's just a difference in style would be the biggest thing I can say. We don't really need to go see it because it looks exactly the same as it did last year, honestly. There's no watermarks, there's no stains on it. We don't really, I guess I don't have anything bad to say. It's what I expected, and it's what I thought it would be, and it's held up really well. It's been really durable. I haven't had any stains. We have pets that climb on it. It doesn't mess up. It's just held up really fine. So I like the way it looks. It's really flat finish. It shows off the wood grain really well. It's easy to apply. It's easy to repair. So it's hard to say anything bad about it. It's going to take a shift in thinking for people if they're used to an American style, a film finish, where you're building up on, if this is your wood grain, if you're building up levels on that, it's hard to believe. It's too good to be true. Where the Rubio it's going below the wood grain. It's soaking into the wood fibers. So it's just a difference in style. I think that's the biggest, all the questions I get, that's what they all stem from, is people not understanding the difference in what it is. It's not a film finish. It is not poly or shellac or anything, lac or anything like that. It's soaking into the wood fibers and protecting them from the same level going down. And the wood is also providing that protection as well. I use mainly hardwoods for tabletops. I really would never use the softwoods for a tabletop, and that's, the wood holds up, and then this protects it from water, stains, wine, whatever. So it's all the basic questions have been, how does it hold up to water? How easy is it to repair? All that same stuff it holds true. I mean, if I get a scratch in it, I'll do some localized sanding in one spot, reapply some more Rubio. It's going to blend right in because it only sticks to the wood fibers. There's no overlap mark, so it's easy to repair. If you get a big scratch in a film finish, you're doing some sanding, you have to do some blending and all sorts of fun stuff. So is it the right choice for everyone? I don't know. Is it the right choice for me? I think so. I knew what I expected. I was realistic of the expectations, and I'm happy with the result, and I'm going to continue to be happy. Looking back on it now, It's harder to get invested in Rubio as much just because they have so many different colors and they just do so many different options with that. It's hard to get invested in their system. It's a lot of upfront cost. So I found a couple other finishes that aren't really color based. They're just kind of natural, and that's what I'm going to be gravitating towards. It's nothing against the Rubio. It's just their style. They just have a lot of different color options. The Pure works great. I use that a lot, and if you just want a good generic color and if you're working with walnut or a white oak or something, or you're just going to let the natural color come through, then it's probably going to work well. If you want to get into the colors and get the exotic things, you're going to have some money wrapped up in that. And I covered that a lot in my first video, but that's kind of my follow-up thoughts about Rubio a year after I've used it. And, in the shop, how I've used it going on and kind of going forward. So as far as durability for a tabletop, it is very durable. We use but don't abuse. That's what I can say. I mean, we throw plates on it. We put silverware on it. Anything normal you would use. It's not. I wouldn't go as far as to say it's like a bar top coating. It's not a heavy acrylic or anything. It's more of a fine furniture that's it's going to be very durable, but it's not a film finish. I keep harping on that because that seems to be the biggest. Kind of the sticking point for people is, how can it hold up compared to poly, shellac, name your product. And it's just a difference in style. It is just a whole different thing, and that's where it's not really an apples to apples comparison. So I don't know if this generates more questions or not. I don't know if it helps, but if you have any more questions, drop them down below. I'll answer them best as I can. I'll check the YouTube questions 2 or 3 times a week and try and get back to people as quick as I can. If not, try me on Instagram at Second Life Design. Drop any comments below, hit the like and subscribe button. That's really helped me out. The channel's really taken off. I'm getting a lot of follows and a lot of views, so I want to keep that ball rolling. I use everyone's feedback as much as possible. If there's something else in the shop you want to see, just let me know and we'll go from there. So any other questions, let me know. Thanks.